In this video, I'll show you how to safely remove the serpentine belt in your BMW, how to check its condition and age, and how to install a new belt the right way so every pulley operates under ideal conditions. Now let's get to work. You won't get far without creating a bit more working space, so I pull the front bracket aside and remove the fan to gain easy access to the serpentine belt on this 3-liter M57 engine. To remove the main belt, you first need to dismantle the smaller AC belt, which is located on my left, right below the thermostat. You'll need a socket wrench and a long enough lever for this to loosen the tensioner pulley that maintains proper tension between the pulleys, allowing you to slide the belt off. Now we'll move on to the right side and the main serpentine belt. The principle is very similar, with the difference that the tensioner pulley is loosened in the opposite direction. The socket size is larger, and you need to apply more force. Once you tension it, the easiest way is to slide the belt off the pulley on the left side, and once that's done, you can let go of the tensioner and move on to checking the quality of the belt we just removed. I roll through its entire length looking for cracks or tears because this component is important enough that you can't afford any flaws. If a belt snaps while driving, battery charging cuts out. You instantly lose power steering, and on top of that, the water pump stops working, which means the whole car can overheat and seize up. A fairly important indicator of wear is the production date, which you'll find right here. It's generally accepted that an OE belt is good for 5 to 6 years from its manufacture date, or for 100 to 120,000 kilometers, and it's better to replace it a bit too early than a bit too late. I personally recommend original parts. I never install aftermarket components when it comes to such critical parts. Another important step is checking the pulleys, because right now we have the perfect opportunity to see if any of them have play, squeaks, or any odd and unusual irregularities. I rotate and wiggle each of the pulleys to make sure everything is as it should be. If you end up needing to order a new belt, remember that its length will vary depending on your AC setup and alternator type. The easiest way to order the correct one is by using the part number found right here. Now I slide the entire belt down, positioning the rib side in the correct direction so it aligns with the grooves on the pulleys. To make routing easier, I've added a picture in the corner of the screen. I threaded through each pulley one by one, leaving the loose end on the left side, the same side we started from, because it's easiest to slip it back on in the exact spot where we took it off. On the first attempt, it might seem a bit complicated, because there are quite a few pulleys and it's easy to make a mistake in a few different ways. But luckily, I filmed everything before taking it off to make the job easier for you. One tip: if you mess up the routing order, the belt will always turn out either too long or too short at the end, or the grooves will end up on the wrong side of a pulley, so you'll definitely notice it. If everything is lined up correctly, I use the socket wrench to loosen the tensioner and slide the belt onto the last pulley, making sure all the grooves click perfectly into place. I release the tensioner very slowly to ensure nothing slips off or sits crooked during this crucial moment. If I managed to help you fix your BMW, please leave a like or a comment so I can keep growing this channel. Thank you. At the very end, I put on the smaller AC belt, and this operation is much easier since we only have 3 pulleys to watch over. If you've made it this far, I invite you to watch my next video on the 7 most common reasons your car could end up in the scrapyard. I can bet that some of them will surprise you. Good luck.